Imagine opening your eyes in a warm, welcoming place. Silence, beauty, calm. A space where there's no clutter to steal your time, no excess to weigh on your mind, only what truly matters, bringing balance, peace, and lightness. Have you ever noticed how the more we seek, the further we sometimes drift from what actually fulfills us? Japanese minimalism invites us to reconnect with what is most authentic and meaningful, not to live with less, but to live better. And that's exactly what I want to share with you today. 8 principles of Japanese minimalism that won't ask you to sell everything or radically change your life. These ideas have the power to bring beauty, meaning, and a new sense of lightness to your home, your mind, and your soul. Principle 1. Wabi-sabi, the beauty of imperfection. The first principle, guiding us toward a deeper understanding of aesthetics and life, is wabi-sabi. Rooted in Japanese culture, wabi-sabi teaches us to embrace imperfection and to find beauty in things that are simple and naturally weathered by time. It celebrates the temporary, the incomplete, and the flawed, inviting us to see that perfection often lies in the subtleties of imperfection. Think about that chipped mug sitting in your kitchen. Rather than seeing it as something that's lost its value, consider it an item full of history and meaning. Every chip or crack is a reminder of memories created, coffees shared, and moments of peace and reflection. Likewise, those scuffs on your wooden floor aren't just damage, they're proof of life, markers of stories lived in that space. In Japanese culture, these small flaws are cherished because they show that life has happened there, that time has passed and left its quiet, beautiful trace. These marks are more than signs of wear. They're a visual narrative of time filled with emotion and meaning. They remind us to value authenticity over surface-level perfection. Wabi-sabi challenges the belief that we need perfect or expensive things to be happy. Instead, it suggests that true satisfaction comes from accepting and appreciating the present. Just as it is, beauty lives in the marks of time, in the stories each object carries. By embracing wabi-sabi, we are encouraged to find beauty in simplicity, to accept our own imperfections and those of others, recognizing that these unique traits are what make us fully human. This principle teaches us to live more authentically, to want less, and to appreciate more. It encourages us to slow down, to notice, and to value the details that so often go unnoticed in the rush of modern life. By recognizing and celebrating what is imperfect, temporary, and incomplete, we welcome a deeper and more fulfilling way of living. Incorporating wabi-sabi into our lives not only transforms how we see our surroundings, but also deepens our understanding of beauty and worth, promoting a more meaningful and satisfying existence. Principle 2. Ma, the power of empty space. Ma emphasizes the importance and power of empty space. In Japanese philosophy, Ma is not simply the absence of things, it's the presence of space that allows everything around it to breathe. It's about recognizing that empty spaces are just as essential as the objects that surround them. Picture that empty corner in your living room. Maybe you feel the urge to fill it with something, but Ma teaches us the opposite. To leave that space untouched. In Japanese culture, these moments of emptiness are seen as opportunities to create balance and harmony within a space. The emptiness is intentional. It serves as a pause, allowing the surrounding elements to hold greater presence and meaning. By keeping your spaces clear and unblocked, you're not just creating a more visually calming environment, you're also nurturing a calmer, more centered state of mind. Every time you remove something unnecessary or redundant, you're making room not only physically but mentally as well. Your eyes rest, your mind slows down, and in that quiet, you find clarity and peace. The concept of Ma challenges the common belief that emptiness needs to be filled. Instead, it celebrates emptiness as something essential and powerful. Emptiness isn't the lack of something, it's the presence of potential. It's in that open space where new thoughts are born, where creativity has the room to grow, and where experiences can be fully felt and appreciated. Ma invites us to reflect on how we value space in our lives, not just in our homes, but in our time and our thoughts. By embracing the simplicity and clarity that Ma offers, we begin to shift toward a more meaningful and intentional way of living, where less truly becomes more. Incorporating Ma into your life doesn't just transform your physical space, it enriches your emotional and mental experience, leading to a more harmonious and peaceful existence. Principle 3. Danshari. Refuse, reduce, recycle. Danshari works almost like a modern mantra for balanced, intentional living. Made up of 3 core actions, refuse, reduce, and recycle, Danshari guides us toward a simpler and more sustainable way of life. This principle encourages deep reflection on our consumption habits and helps us make decisions that support not only our personal well-being, but also the environment around us. The first part of the mantra, refuse, invites us to pause and question whether we really need to bring something new into our lives. Before buying anything, ask yourself, will this truly improve my life? More often than not, the answer is no. This simple act of self-reflection can prevent impulsive purchases that offer only fleeting satisfaction, and instead keep your attention on what genuinely matters. The second action, reduce, encourages us to cut down on the excess. Take a look at what you already own and identify what's truly necessary. Let go of the surplus to create both physical and mental space, because simplicity in your surroundings leads to less stress and greater mental clarity. A home that's free from clutter becomes a more peaceful, manageable space to live in. The third practice, recycle, completes the cycle by suggesting that things you no longer use can be transformed or passed on, instead of simply thrown away. This not only supports a more eco-friendly and sustainable lifestyle, it also teaches us to value the resources we already have and to treat them with care and intention. Try living for just 1 week without buying anything that isn't absolutely essential. Use that time to discover the incredible freedom that comes with breaking free from the constant pull of consumerism. Without the pressure to shop or accumulate more, you'll find more space and time for meaningful experiences, for building relationships, and for reconnecting with your personal interests. By embracing Danshari, you don't just change your relationship with material things, you transform the way you live. It becomes a path toward inner peace, greater fulfillment, and a more lasting sense of contentment. Principle 4. Seijaku, tranquility through simplicity. Seijaku, which translates to finding calm through simplicity, is a concept rooted in the idea of creating moments and spaces of peace and introspection within our homes. Our living spaces should serve as sanctuaries of serenity, not simply extensions of the noise and chaos of the outside world. To bring Seijaku into your daily life, start by setting aside a small dedicated area in your home, a personal corner where peace is always within reach. This doesn't need to be a large or elaborately designed space. In fact, simplicity is the key. It could be a cozy nook with a plant that brings nature indoors, a soft cushion to sit on, or a gently scented candle that emits a calming glow and a peaceful aroma. This space should be your retreat when the world outside becomes too overwhelming, a quiet refuge that invites stillness, self-reflection, and emotional renewal. By creating this kind of environment, you give yourself a mental and emotional anchor, something essential for navigating the demands of modern life with clarity and grace. The true beauty of Seijaku lies in its simplicity. When we simplify our surroundings and our routines, we remove distractions and make space for what really matters. This kind of clarity empowers us to face external chaos with a calm and balanced mind. A peaceful, well-organized home becomes a daily reminder to slow down and truly appreciate the present moment. In a space designed for peace, it becomes easier to listen to your own thoughts, to tap into your creativity, and to reconnect with yourself on a deeper level. Seijaku isn't just about physical space, it's about cultivating a mindset of quiet simplicity that reaches every area of your life. When you learn to seek tranquility through simplicity, you build a foundation of inner peace that strengthens your resilience and helps you maintain emotional balance, even during times of stress or uncertainty. Principle 5. Shojin. Dedication without attachment. Shojin is a beautiful principle that encourages us to engage fully with our belongings and activities, but without forming obsessive attachments. This Japanese concept teaches us to cherish and make use of what we have with genuine care, recognizing that the true value lies in the experience itself, not in the object. How often do we store away cherished items, waiting for a special occasion that never really comes? Shojin invites us to break free from this cycle of hesitation. That outfit you love but rarely wear, put it on today. Those beautiful dishes collecting dust in the cabinet, set them on the table tonight. The Japanese hold a deep understanding that each day, in itself, is worthy of celebration and appreciation. This principle doesn't promote carelessness. It encourages mindful respect. It reminds us to take good care of our possessions, to maintain and use them in ways that continue to bring joy and purpose. At the same time, Shojin reinforces the idea that these things, no matter how beautiful or sentimental, are just that, things. We shouldn't allow material attachment to hold us back from fully embracing the present or enjoying the joy these items can offer now. Shojin is ultimately a call to presence and awareness. It promotes a way of living that focuses on the moment, encouraging us to make the most of the experiences life gives us. When we release ourselves from excessive attachment, we're free to live more simply, more deeply, nourished by moments and connections, rather than consumed by possessions. To embrace Shojin is to embrace a life filled with richness and meaning, a life where true value is found not in what we own, but in what we live, what we feel, and what we share. Principle 6. Kanketsu. Perfection in simplicity. Kanketsu is a principle that highlights the perfection found in simplicity and emphasizes the importance of doing less, but doing it with superior quality. In a world often obsessed with accumulation and endless variety, Kanketsu invites us to take a more intentional, refined approach to the choices we make in our daily lives. Instead of filling our routines with a wide range of products or options, Kanketsu encourages us to focus on fewer, but more meaningful items. For example, rather than owning 10 different skincare creams, choose one that is truly effective and high in quality. That single item can not only streamline your routine, but also deliver better results. Similarly, instead of collecting 20 pairs of shoes, opt for 5 that are versatile, durable, and genuinely complement your style and everyday needs. The essence of Kanketsu lies in prioritizing quality over quantity, a philosophy deeply rooted in Japanese culture, where excellence is valued over excess. The Japanese often prefer a few items of exceptional craftsmanship rather than many of lesser value. This mindset not only simplifies our belongings, but also brings clarity and focus by removing unnecessary distractions. Integrating Kanketsu into your life is a step toward simplicity, but also toward a lifestyle that is richer in quality and meaning. This practice elevates our daily experiences and teaches us to find true satisfaction in the essential, turning simplicity itself into an art form. Kanketsu offers the wisdom of achieving perfection through what truly matters, paving the way for a more focused, fulfilling life. Principle 7. Mottainai. Respect for all that exists. Mottainai is a principle that expresses a deep sense of regret over waste, embodying a profound respect for all resources and objects. This Japanese concept teaches us to value every item we possess and to consider carefully the impact of our actions on the world around us. Mottainai is not just a call for sustainability. It transforms us into more mindful and responsible consumers. At the heart of Mottainai lies the belief that everything has inherent worth and deserves to be treated with care. Before we decide to throw something away, we're encouraged to pause and reflect on its potential. Can it be repaired? Could someone else use it? Is there another purpose it could serve? Asking these questions helps us rethink our relationship with material things and discover value in what we might otherwise see as disposable. In Japanese culture, there is a deep reverence for natural resources, with a recognition that every item, no matter how small, requires energy, materials, and human effort to be created. Embracing motenai teaches us to look beyond momentary convenience and adopt a more thoughtful approach to consumption and disposal. By applying motenai in our daily lives, we become part of a broader movement towards sustainability. We reduce waste by repurposing old items and becoming more intentional about our consumption habits. This not only helps preserve the planet's resources, but also promotes a lifestyle rooted in gratitude and respect. To live by the principle of motenai means adopting habits that honor and appreciate the world around us. Every choice we make can contribute meaningfully to sustainability. Practicing motenai allows us to live more fully and harmoniously, enriching our own lives while making a lasting, positive impact on our environment and our communities. It's a celebration of the interconnectedness of all things. Principle 8, Yugen, mystery and depth. Yugen is a Japanese principle that invites us to discover the subtle, mysterious beauty found in life's simplest moments. This concept teaches us to find depth and meaning in the everyday experiences and details that often go unnoticed by those who rush through life. Embracing Yugen is an invitation to slow down and allow our senses to fully connect with the present. Picture the stillness of a sunset viewed through your window, where the sky's vibrant colors melt together in a quiet, awe-inspiring display. Or the soft steam rising from a cup of hot tea, dancing momentarily in the air like a fleeting, hypnotic performance. Or the gentle calm of an early morning, when the world feels hushed, wrapped in silent expectation. These simple experiences hold a richness of detail and emotion that captures the essence of Yugen. For many in Japan, finding beauty in these small moments is a cultivated art. They understand that when we reduce outside distractions, our senses become sharper and we become more capable of perceiving life's quiet wonders. The practice of Yugen encourages us to be more present and to embrace the impermanence and subtlety of the beauty around us. Living by the principle of Yugen helps us see beyond the surface, seeking depth in our daily experiences. It changes the way we perceive the world, fostering a deeper sense of appreciation and gratitude for life itself. By cultivating Yugen, we not only deepen our connection with the world around us, we also enrich our inner lives, finding peace, joy, and meaning in every moment. This principle teaches us that mystery and depth aren't reserved for grand events. They can be discovered in the smallest aspects of our existence. Practicing Yugen leads us to live more mindfully and meaningfully, where each moment has the potential to be a precious gem of experience and reflection. These 8 principles of Japanese minimalism are not strict rules. They are gentle invitations to live more meaningfully. Start by applying just one principle each week and watch the changes unfold. Your home will become more organized, your mind more clear, and your decisions more aligned with what truly matters. Now we want to hear from you. Which of these principles resonated with you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to share this video with friends and family who might also benefit from living with less and finding more balance. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.